What's up, Stav? Long-time listener, first-time caller. What's up, Elvis? Esteemed guest. Without giving away too much, I had a job at a kind of well-known university and like a public-facing job at sporting events. And, you know, for the most part, people are really, really positive and really nice. But every once in a while, you accidentally run across some like pretty mean comments. So I guess I was just wondering, like, how do you deal with any sort of negative feedback?
All right.
And how do you kind of just like move on through that? Because you're obviously way more well known than I'll ever really be. So thanks again. Love the show.
He's talking about people coming up to him in costume and not being cool.
Being like Alabama's gay.
Stavy, how do you deal with being the asshole?
Yeah. How do I deal with?
They don't hate you. They hate the Gonzaga Bulldogs.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, you know,
you got to get that a lot though. Like like, what's up, big boy? Can I pick you up? Can I do this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And I think like a lot of it is, I mean, the best thing to do is to just let them sit in their comment. For me, anyway. So
that's a good move.
This is hard because these people, this is different a little bit, right? Because like these people think they're being funny. Like they think they just think they say something and it's gonna be funny. They don't understand that it's rude. They don't know me.
That you've been hearing that over and over
that
since
it's not
you were a
original.
child.
Even if they had a good one, you know, if it was a good one, sometimes I'll have like not that I'm encouraging people to say anything, but like I'll talk to somebody and they say something good, and it's like, oh, we haven't even brought this up. The guy at the fucking pho restaurant, I got fucking roasted to smithereens. Where we were getting pho. It was Were you? No,
I wasn't
George.
here for this.
It was Straight George. Yeah.
Straight George.
It was Straight George, the nutrition expert. It was me, George, and Eldest, and we were sitting to get pho. This guy doesn't know who I am at all, right? We're ordering, and I had just gotten over food poisoning, so I'm like, we want to get soup, something kind of light, and I order a small bowl of pho, and the guy goes, small? Doesn't know me at all. Literally catches me off guard in a way, because like I thought it's like, you know, you don't bring your gun. It's like a, you know, yeah, you're a gunslinger, but I left it with my horse. I'm at a saloon where my protection has been, you know what I mean? Like he completely caught me off guard. I'm flat-footed.
You're at the big and tall store.
Exactly. It's like, it's crazy how I had nothing. I couldn't even like get him back. I was just like shocked. But you know what? I was laughing because he did get me. You know what I mean? But yeah,
that's
guy.
That's rare though. For you guys
that's
watching,
super rare.
Every single one of you thinks you're going to be the one to do that.
But that's also why it worked, because he had no idea who I was. It was just like so. It's also like such bad customer service, because it's like, yeah, I'm a comedian, right? I found it funny. Yeah. My friends found it funny because we bust on each other. Like, this is a story we'll tell forever. It actually, he did in a weird way, because of how we're set up, enrich our lives. But we were talking and it was like, imagine if we're like guys that work together and I'm a fat guy who's insecure about how much he eats.
Oh yeah.
And the waiter's like, really? You fat fucking slug? You're gonna eat a small soup? That was a wild move, bro. But in terms of general negativity, like, yeah, I like to let people sit in it, like, because they'll usually say something incredibly ignorant or they'll say something whatever. You ignore a lot of it, right? Like, again, I'm guessing you're a mascot. I would say just do a backflip away from them if I were you. Shoot them in the face with a t-shirt gun.
If you're a mascot or a comedian or a public figure, you've got to have like a repertoire of responses in the back fucking pocket. Like, I can't tell you how many times people ask me to arm wrestle or whatever. So like, I have some. I literally have like 5 things. I used to go. I've changed it. I used to be a little bit harsher. Now I make a joke. Now like it's the same joke over and over and over. And it's like literally I say that like 20 times a day.
Right.
So
that's got to be brutal.
If you're a mascot and people keep coming over like trying to pull your tail or whatever, like you should have something prepared.
Yeah, you have to have something prepared for
like pepper spray or a knife or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Don't get caught lacking in a suit.
Yeah. But yeah, in general, man, it's like you gotta let it, as much as you can roll off your back.
He calls back. He's like, I'm the quarterback of Texas football.
It's Arch Manning. Or no, it's the other guy that got who was
Quinn Ewers.
Quinn Ewers, yeah. Everybody's begging for Arch Manning.
Arch signed to Texas, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's playing there. Yeah,
Monster.
yeah. So yeah, dude, I don't know.
There's like that Will Chamberlain story. Have something in the back pocket where like someone said, "Hey, how's the weather up there?" And he spit on their head and he said it's raining.
What a savage. I just saw him compete. Like he did like a track and field thing.
Yeah.
And destroyed it. It's
Yeah.
so crazy. Like watching a guy who's like
Barely
all
trained for it.
legs, like,
Yeah.
just the way he moved, man.
Did the high jump like
And
8
this
feet
is
or
obviously
something.
an old video. He's dead, right?
Yeah.
No, I think he's still alive,
No,
right?
no, he died
Wilt's
like
dead.
like 15 years ago, but he had like a cap on, and he was like he did the high jump with no training and did like
jumped
8 feet,
into
no
hay.
problem.
Like they
Insane.
jump with their stomach towards the bar.
He used to
and
lift with
land on a
Arnold.
little hay.
He lifted with Arnold. Arnold said it was one of the strongest athletes he's ever seen.
I saw him. He did Conan. Like he was in one of the Conans.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Conan the Barbarian.
And there's a very famous photo with Arnold, Andre the Giant, who was my hero growing up, and it's not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's
Will Chamberlain.
No, it's
yeah.
definitely Will.
It's not-
Yeah,
And
he's
in
with-
Conan, I'm pretty sure it's Will.
Okay, yeah. Wilt was the one that was in Bruce Lee's movie,
Kareem,
right?
Yeah, Kareem was in Bruce.
No,
Lee.
Kareem was.
in Bruce Lee. Wilt was in
Conan.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because Arnold has a story about working with Wilt, and like Wilt was going to jump off a thing, and Arnold was like, and then Wilt, he said to me, "Arnold, here I am coming," and then he jumped off the cliff or something. Like,
Yeah.
But he said like he was a fucking beast athlete. Like he'd work out with the Gold's Gym guys, and just at like age 50.
Magic Johnson's in Gold's Gym Venice,
Really?
like 5 times a week, kicking ass.
Damn.
Still,
That's awesome.
I still haven't had the balls to go up to him, but I want to. Like I see him, I geek out a little bit. He was one of my favorites.
It's cool. Yeah, he is
But
in insane shape for
Still,
you know,
like
being old, having HIV, the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I don't like he's got like literally no.
Yeah,
HIV.
it's untraceable at this point, which is fucking wild.
Yeah.
That is cool. Salute to science for making HIV like making it big job, yeah.
Science and money, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that? You must know, since Andre the Giant is your hero, because it just struck me like you were a theater kid and then you became a gigantic strongman. You know, Andre the Giant was like, when he was a kid, he would get driven to school by Samuel Beckett, the playwright. Like they were friends.
No, I didn't know that.
He was like 15. He was this gigantic kid, and like they just
Wow.
struck up a friendship together. They lived in like the
Is
same.
that true?
Yeah,
'Cause
they lived
I
in
read
like.
that and I thought it was like one of those internet hoax articles.
Well, I choose to believe.
Yeah,
But
yeah. No,
was,
it sounds right.
He lived on like a
didn't
farm or
do-
something.
Yeah. I just didn't do the research. It just sounded so cool that I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I freaking loved Andre. Like Princess Bride was one of my favorites.
Like people throw around the word legend a lot, but like that's a fucking legend in every
for sure.
aspect. The amount he could drink.
I went and hung out. We're doing interview stuff.
Go.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I hung out.
crazy.
I hung out with Roddy Piper
Hell yeah.
2
Nice.
months before he passed. I was at a baseball game in Pennsylvania, and he was so fucking cool. Like the coolest dude. Hung out with us for like hours, like just super cool. And the whole time he was just like, "Don't ever be a wrestler, man. Don't ever be a wrestler, man." Like just begging me. And then he kept telling me all these stories about Andre and all this stuff. He was telling me the story, and I think I'd heard it on a podcast somewhere. Someone else told it. But they were on a flight, and Andre obviously didn't fit in bathrooms on a flight. So they were flying, and I think it was an overseas flight. And so what they had to do was they just took like a clear tarp, and they put it all through the cockpit part where, you know, where they make the food and everything. They covered that in the tarp. and Roddy had to hold Andre's hands while he leaned back over the tarp and just shit all around.
He's in a deep
And
squat.
Then they wrapped that up, and then they put that there on the plane for the rest of the flight.
Insane. Eldest is gonna do that in the tour bus.
Take notes, Eldest.
That's Eldest's idea on the tour bus.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about the tour. That's been like the extent of my tour managing. Just really worried about where we can shit, when we'll
he's
shit.
asked so many
Can I
shitting
shit on the
questions.
bus?
The
What
driver
happens-
explicitly told him no shitting on the bus.
That's the rule, you know.
Yeah.
Trust me, that's
I
the
had
fucking
a call.
rule.
I had a call with him. He was like, "You can't shit on the bus, you know." I was like, "Yeah, we've been talking
you
about
can
it."
tell from your
He
voice.
saw your photos. No shitting
I was
on
like-
the bus.
That guy's suspect number one. We need like an emergency bin full of like those Glade scent bombs or something just in case of an emergency.
All right. Well, yeah. Fuck that guy. Got another question, Eldest?